May I come in, sir?
Yes, please come in.
Good morning. Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Please be seated.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. Please introduce yourself.
Sir, my name is Shubham Kumar, and I am from 𝐂𝐚𝐴, and I did my BTech from IIT BHU Varanasi in civil engineering, and I did my summer training in TIDC India Limited on stability analysis of concrete gravity dams in a Vishnugad People Koti Dam. It was the Vishnugad People Koti Dam on Alakananda River. This was the brief about me.
BTech project was what?
So it was the stress analysis of concrete gravity dam.
Your father works where?
So he works in TIDC India Limited. THDC India Limited.
Okay. Carry. So total energy produced by our country
Yes, sir.
is how much, and what is the various sources of energy?
So I don't know the exact value, but I know the sources. Like majority of the electricity is produced through thermal power plants, and minority of them are produced from hydroelectric, solar, wind, and
Don't say majority, say what percentage? Rough idea at least you should have.
about 70%, I guess.
70% from thermal.
Yes, sir.
And how much from hydro?
Around 15% from hydroelectric.
Okay. What else?
And so solar thermal and wind power. Solar thermal is around 5%, and wind thermal is around 4 to 3%.
Wind thermal.
Sorry, sir. Wind.
Wind is?
So power produced through wind turbines.
Yeah. Is
Yes,
how much?
So 4 to 3%.
4%. And what about solar electric?
So I told 5% around.
You said solar thermal.
Sorry, sir, my bad. It was solar plant, through solar electric plant.
Okay. Yeah. And that's all. There's no other source of energy?
Yes, sir. There are geothermal source of ocean thermals,
Okay.
and tidal energy is also there.
Okay. And India recently has done something in one more area. It was in the news.
Sorry, sir, I'm not able to recall.
One very important source of energy we are forgetting. Something to do with the atom.
Nuclear power plant.
Nuclear.
Yes, sir.
So how much is India's capacity in nuclear?
So, if I have to guess, is 700 megawatt.
Total 700 megawatt. That's all.
On working, like it's started producing electricity.
Only 700 megawatts.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir, I'm not aware of that much.
No, it's much more than that. Much more.
Yes, sir.
In fact, 700 megawatt was the indigenous
Indigenous
plant which
Yes, sir.
has just been commissioned. Okay, and I don't think, anyway. So, tell me, why should we switch from thermal to other sources? What exactly is the logic behind it?
So, thermal energy is not the renewable energy, and it causes global warming as well, because we burn coal in there. So sulfur and other harmful substances pollutes our environment, leading to impact on the environment.
What exactly is it that impacts the environment?
So as a major cause is the ozone layer depletion.
Okay.
And there are other causes like to humans, like asthma problems.
No. How does a thermal plant lead to ozone layer depletion?
So sorry, sir, I'm not able to recall.
Okay. But is the link with climate change is the link with ozone layer or there's something more to it?
Something. Sorry, sir. Maybe there is something more to it. Like we are burning our like coal is not the natural source, na? So it cannot regenerate. So we are utilizing our whole fossil fuels. So which is very bad for environment and for future generation.
What exactly is bad? So you see, we are generating carbon dioxide.
Yes, sir.
So that is one.
Okay, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
That's the main thing. Anyway, okay. Now tell me, you are interested in aero modeling.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, what is the difference between an air turbine and a
Water turbine.
hydro turbine? Water turbine.
So in air turbines, we generally use electricity to rotate the shaft, and in hydro turbines we produce electricity from that, from the motion of the through the water. That's the main reason I can think of.
What else?
Sorry, sir, I'm not able to recall.
Okay. There's something huge difference in the RPMs.
Yes, sir. Sir, there are like we define a specific route, specific speeds, which like for Planten turbine is around 10 to 60, and for Franken's turbine, which is majorly used, modern Franken's turbine, which is majorly used in hydroelectric power plants, is around up to 300. And for propellers, it's around 800 RPM. So it has no unit. It's 800 specific speed.
Okay. So, Dharmshilji, please.
So, you are a civil engineer, right?
Yes, sir.
So, what is your field of interest in civil engineering?
So, building materials and in RCC.
Building materials
And RCC.
and RCC.
Reinforced cement concrete.
RCC consumes building materials, no?
Yes, sir.
So, basically materials and RCC construction.
RCC constructions.
Okay. So, what was the design consideration for one RCC building frame?
Design construction. So, the bending moments and shear force are the major concerns, and so these and other torsions, and torsion is also in the frames.
How these stress strain will be generated?
So
It is self load, live load,
Okay, sir.
wind load.
yes, sir.
You should have said design consideration. What are the loads?
Okay, sir.
Then after the loads, it comes the stresses
Stress is
generated.
generated.
Then after stress generated, it how to prevent that? Then it is a building materials, reinforcement, concrete, and that earthquake loads, this load, that load.
Yes, sir.
So you should start from beginning. Like
Okay, sir.
it is a very simple question.
Yes,
what are
sir.
the design consideration?
Yes.
Okay, na? So what will be the design method?
So basically, we have three major methods: WSM, working stress method, limited stress method, and ultimate load method. We generally prefer limited state method.
Comfortably. You speak comfortably.
We generally prefer limited state method. Earlier it was working stress method, and some of the portions like water tanks we build through WSM. Yes, sir.
ठीक है. So you decide a method. Then nowadays so many softwares are available, or you will design कि अपना सिगरेट पीते जाएंगे करते जाएंगे.
No sir, we use softwares. Like basically we are using StatPro and other softwares for building designs like Rivets and others are also there. AutoCAD,
Tanks,
yes sir.
different for tanks and different for. So what will be the inputs in the softwares?
So
Because you have to give certain conditions.
Yes, sir.
For that, software will not work on its own.
Yes,
it
sir.
will work based on whatever you feed it. So what will be the feeding elements in that?
So first the cross sections and the loads will be the will be the commands like we will give to, and the first we draw a skeleton structure. StatPro is basically more advanced in the skeleton structures like building frames and alls. So first we draw the building frames and then we apply loads and then we put cross sections there. So which then as a result they will show us the deflection and the cross sections reinforcement which would be needed in the result.
Okay. Now we don't use timber, I suppose.
Yes sir.
We don't need to it.
Yes sir.
So and what are the replacement materials for timber?
So steel is the displacement material for the timber because of its high strength and ductility.
What are other replacements?
So other replacements. So one
particle boards.
Yes sir.
Particle boards.
Particle boards. Yes sir. So one.
You should see. You should have a particle boards, panels, composite panels, this that. These are the new materials which are being used.
Yes, sir.
You will not find timber. Otherwise, I would have asked you, what are the good quality of a timber? What are the good qualities of a timber? So, but anyway, I will not ask that. That is now obsolete material. So, if you say field of materials, what materials are used? You should know very well.
Yes, sir. So one material I can think of as a graphite is the new material that can be used as a replacement for steel as well.
Yes.
Yes, sir. This.
So you should think it over, then frame your reply, then you should give. Yes. Like this is a replacement of timber. This wall, glass wall.
Yes.
Yeah. So, ठीक है. Okay. Please.
Thank you, sir. What was your BTech project?
So it was a stress analysis of concrete gravity dam.
Stress analysis of concrete gravity dam. Okay. This project was given to you or you have selected this project?
So I have selected this project.
Okay. You are interested in dams because your father was
Yes,
in
sir.
THDC?
Yes, sir.
Still is.
Yes.
Father still working there.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Can you tell me what is National Waterway?
Sorry, sir, I'm not able to recall.
National Waterway 1?
Sorry, sir.
Banaras to Haldia?
Sorry, sir.
Okay, fine. Can you tell me what are the reasons behind meandering of a river, as you live in Rishikesh and you might have come across
Yes, sir.
so many meanderings?
Yes, sir. So meandering basically occurs when river changes its path. So major reason is the desilting from the concave side, and that silt deposit on the convex side of the river. So as a result, the river changes its path from its original, from where it should be.
It is desilting or scouring?
Yes, sir, scouring.
What is difference between desilting and scouring?
So desilting is scouring is when a material get removed from it uh, uh, when a material which has the shear strength and which has its own shear strength but get removed because of the higher velocity, and that is the scouring from the riverbed. Desilting is the when the silt is deposited and then it's get removed, then it's get scoured, is the desilting.
That could also be the scouring.
Sir, it was a deposited one. And the scouring is when it is already in the channel bed.
The silt which came into river, which you told about scouring, that might have come from somewhere from Himalayas.
Yes, sir.
So it is deposited. Let us say the silt which is getting scoured today is deposited 10 years back.
Yes, sir, we can say that.
Then what is difference between desilting and scouring?
Sorry, sir, I'm not able to recall.
Fine. Can you tell me the major forces acting on a gravity dam?
Yes, sir. So first one, the overturning, and major forces is due to its own weight, and then the uplift pressure, hydrostatic pressures from the upstream and the downstream sides, and these are the forces I'm able to recall.
Hydraulic pressure on the downstream side, is it a major force?
No, sir, it's not a major force, but still we have to consider.
We consider it for design.
Yes,
I
sir.
asked, what are the major forces?
Major force is the hydrostatic pressure from the upstream side, and uplift pressure, and the weight of the gravity dam.
Okay, fine. How you will try to reduce the uplift pressure on a gravity dam?
So we will provide a upstream cutoff wall, and yes, sir, we can do, and we can use the new technologies like geomembranes, which are impermeable, and so we can use them so that the uplift pressure may not generate in the dam.
Do you know any project where the cutoff wall
Yes, sir.
is being proposed in the dam?
Sorry, sir, I'm not able to recall.
Sure, sir.
Okay, Shubham, tell me what type of aero modeling you do.
So I have built RC planes. Yeah, and some major success was the RC planes only.
So what type of devices was used to develop the lift in RC planes? How the lift was generated?
So we have used the material Depron and the styrofoam for the wings, and we have given it the aerofoil shape, so that the propeller, when rotated with the 1400 kilowatt motor.
1400
kilowatt
motor.
Yes, sir.
What was the dimension of this RC plane?
So it was just about 76 centimeter long. Sorry.
So 76 centimeter of a plane would require 1400 kilowatt of motor or 1400 watt of motor.
So it was. Sorry, sir, I'm not able to recall.
1400 kilowatt is the energy which can run one village.
Okay, sir. Sorry, sir, it was 1400 watt.
Okay. Tell me why we use the lift that you generate, why we have an aerofoil shape?
Sir, basically, sir, airfoil shapes reduces. Can I speak using Hindi words? Sir, airfoil shape wake region को थोड़ा दूर कर देता है.
किसको?
Wake region. सर, flow separation नहीं लेट होता है उसमें. So इस वजह से सर मेजर जो फोर्स है वो अपलिफ्ट वगैरह में कन्वर्ट हो जाता है.
Okay, tell me how is the lift generated on airfoil?
So as we सर दो फोर्सेस लगते हैं सर, अपलिफ्ट प्रेशर एंड प्रेशर ड्रैग. Sorry, sir. Friction drag and the pressure drag. Two forces are there, and due to the major forces is the friction drag, and pressure drag is zero, is almost negligible, and because of that, the airfoil shape, higher velocity will be on the upper side because of the airfoil shape, and lower velocity will be the downward side. And as a result, pressure will be due to Bernoulli equation. As per Bernoulli equation, pressure will be higher on the lower side and lower on the upper side.
Okay.
As a result, uplift generates.
So you mean to say that the lift is generated due to Bernoulli principle?
Yes, sir. Not exactly. It's an energy balance, energy equation we can say, because losses will be there. So not totally the Bernoulli equation will be applicable.
So which equation will be applicable in the lift?
So energy equation.
Have you heard of 𝐂𝐤𝐻𝐿 condition?
Yes, I have heard, but I am not able to recall.
Okay. A person who's sitting on a bike.
Yes, sir.
Bike is running at 150 km per hour.
Yes, sir.
If you put your hand out like this,
Yes, sir.
it will be on a straight curve. The moment you turn it like this, your
Yes, sir.
hand moves up.
Yes, sir. So because we have as we have, can I show with the hands?
Yeah, please.
So as we are using this, so it's kind of an airfoil shape. There will be
Is it
less.
airfoil?
No, sir. It's kind of an airfoil shape. So
If you take a plate also,
yes, sir. So
what
but,
type of wing is a supersonic jet?
sorry, sir. I'm not able to recall.
So that's a plate. Like it's a
plate.
triangular structure where it's only a plate.
Yes, sir.
It generates humongous lift. Can a plate generate lift? Or only airfoil will generate the lift?
So as per my knowledge, airfoil will be generate the most of the lift.
So plate cannot generate a lift.
So like we have what we say. So we used a toy like frisbee. Frisbee is there. So it's like a plate structure, but it's generate lift.
So why?
So because of its shape, and yes, sir, because of its shape, it generates lift.
So what is Newton's third law?
So every action has an equal and opposite reaction.
So if I say that with the hand, if I push the air down,
Yes, sir.
will my hand go up? I am pushing the air down.
Yes, sir.
So there will be a force applied on your hand, so that will lift your hand.
So if we are considering as fixed volume, and then we are applying a force on it. So and I'm assuming air to be incompressible, then it will certainly apply a reaction to it.
So is that principle applicable on wings?
So generally air is not a compressible member. So compressible, sorry. So we cannot say it will generate.
What is the speed of a wind turbine?
Sorry, sir, I'm not able to recall.
Just a guess.
So wind turbines are used in aeroplanes.
No, wind
turbines
is
10 to 15 kmph.
kilometer per hour.
Yes, sir.
Is that speed of a turbine, or it should be in RPM?
Sorry, sir. It should be in RPM.
Roughly 50 to 60 RPM.
Okay, sir.
Why wind turbines run at very low speed?
Sir, because of the so the energy we are getting from the winds only, and the winds doesn't blow at much higher speed. Like they maximum I have heard like 35 to 40 kilometers per hour they run. So and wind turbine is a heavy structure as well.
So what is the tip speed of a wind turbine?
So as you said, like 50 to 60 RPM.
I'm talking about tip speed. Tip speed will be in meter per second or kilometer per hour.
So tip speed
is 300 meters per second, 1000 kilometer per hour, speed of an aeroplane.
Yes, sir.
What type of aero modeling we do on the tip of a wind turbine? What is the shape of a wind turbine blade?
So, sorry sir, I'm not able to recall.
Okay, thank you. So that's all, sir.
Okay, so how did your interview go?
So better than the last time, I think. So
Kindly come back after 2 minutes, we'll give you the feedback.
okay sir, thanks sir. May I come in, sir?
Please come in. So, are you already doing some job?
No sir,
So, this is your plan B or plan A?
it's a plan A. Plan A.
Plan A.
कूल होके बैठ जाओ, इनफॉर्मल
आराम से।
आराम से,
तो आप
जितना आराम से बैठ सकते।
इतनी तेज बोलते हो कि सुनाई नहीं देता। प्लान ए बोल रहे हो तो ए तो सुनना चाहिए ना कि आप बहुत फास्ट बोल रहे हो। इतना फास्ट बोलोगे तो, क्योंकि जो लोग बैठे होंगे दे ऑल बी 60+।
Yes sir.
रेयरली कोई होगा जो 60 से नीचे होगा, तो उनको कम सुनाई भी देता है। तो थोड़ा सा आराम से बोलो,
Okay sir.
सो दैट यू आर ऑडिबल। ठीक है ना?
Yes, sir.
पहली बात ये। दूसरा देखो, तुमने एरो मॉडलिंग बोला है
Yes sir.
और हाइड्रो में तुम काम कर रहे हो,
Yes sir.
तो तुम्हें वाटर टरबाइन, एयर टरबाइन, इन सब का पूरा फंडा पूरा पता होना चाहिए। यू कैन नॉट मिस इट।
Okay sir.
तुम्हें बख्शेगा नहीं। ठीक है?
Yes sir.
तो अपना टेक्निकली यू शुड बी वेरी साउंड।
Yes sir.
अभी क्या करते हो? हाउ डू यू स्पेंड योर टाइम? कब है इंटरव्यू?
Sir, 31st October.
टाइम तो है,
Yes sir.
टाइम तो है। तो हाउ आर यू स्पेंडिंग योर टाइम?
Most of the time in library. Most of the time in library. And some.
Where library? Where?
Sir, in Katwariya Sarai.
Kathwaria Sarai. You're
Yes sir.
staying here.
Yes sir.
देखो जो
So your
हमने-
access to library is available? IIT or JNU?
No, no sir.
Sir, he did from IIT BHU.
हाँ.
So he lives in Kathwaria Sarai. He is not allowed to access IIT Delhi's library. Na?
नहीं, you can go there, but
नहीं तो कह तो रहे हैं कि he is spending most of the time in library.
हाँ, तो वो तो नेशनल लाइब्रेरी का इसके पास होगा ना।
No sir, वो private libraries है ना sir.
नहीं, पर पासवर्ड तो होगा आपके पास। आईआईटी के हो तो जो
IIT
शिक्षा-
BHU का
शिक्षा-
एक्सेस आपको होगा.
आईआईटी बीएचयू का जो एक्सेस है उसमें सारी नॉलेज अवेलेबल
You
है।
will get everything.
Okay sir.
पर देखो आप थोड़ा सा इस पे यू शुड वर्क,
Yes sir.
यू शुड बी वेरी थॉरो विद योर टेक्निकल्स। आप बताइए।
शुभम, आई हैव लॉट ऑफ फीडबैक्स फॉर यू.
Yes, sir.
पहला तो जब आपको इंट्रोड्यूस किया गया, आपने
Sirs पहले बोल दिया
दो
था.
तीन नहीं सर्स ओके, बट आपने 2-3 सेंटेंस के बाद में ख़त्म कर दिया पूरा. इट वॉज नॉट इवन क्लियर कि आप कर क्या रहे हो, क्या नहीं कर रहे हो. थोड़ा सा आप स्लाइटली बोलो. आपका जो स्टार्टिंग था वही आपका गड़बड़ हो गया. स्टार्टिंग के 3-4 सेंटेंस गड़बड़ हो गया, उसकी वजह से आप पूरे इंटरव्यू में डरे हुए,
Yes sir.
विच वेंट वेरी बैड. आपका कॉन्फिडेंस दिख रहा था कि अब हड़बड़ी में कुछ बोल रहे हो. सर ने आपको रिलीव करने के लिए कहा कि आराम से बोलो. स्टिल यू वर ऑन कि लाइक नहीं ये मेरा गड़बड़ हो गया, अब मैं क्या करूं. तो वो उस थॉट से थोड़ा बाहर निकलो. इंटरव्यू में कभी कभी ऐसा होगा, अभी भी आप आराम से बैठो. स्टिल यू आर वेरी नर्वस. इट लुक्स, आपके फेस पे दिखता है कि यू आर वेरी नर्वस. पीछे हो जाओ, आप चेयर पे सपोर्ट लेके आराम से बैठो और पीछे हो
ये
जाओ.
देखो, आराम से मतलब सर देखो आराम से बैठे, सर भी आराम से रिलैक्स है.
रिलैक्स होके बैठोगे, देन ओनली यू विल बी एबल टू लाइक गिव द आंसर. ठीक है. फिर आप जैसे बोलो कि THDC, आप बोल दोगे PQRF.
Okay sir.
I don't know PQRF.
Yes, sir.
Somebody member might not know, though TSDC is very common, so they might guess. But जब आप इंट्रोडक्शन दे रहे हो तो then you write it properly. It has to be Terry Hydro Dam project जो भी है.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल,
वो आपको
वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट।
कभी आपको एब्रीविएशंस नहीं बोलने.
Okay sir.
अंडरस्टैंडिंग. और एब्रीविएशन बोलते भी हो देन TSDC बोलने के बाद में टेरी हाइड्रो डैम. ओके. दूसरा सर का एक बहुत ही इजी, बहुत ही आसान सा क्वेश्चन था, आप सही जा रहे थे बट यू मेड एवरीथिंग मिस, कि व्हाई वी आर मूविंग अवे फ्रॉम थर्मल।
कार्बन
आपने बोला भी कि सर थर्मल जो है वो 60 to 70% है, इट इज़ नॉट मूविंग ऑन रिन्यूएबल सोर्सेज, इट कॉजेज पॉल्यूशन। बट उसके बाद में आप पोल्यूशन का डेफिनेशन ही आपको नहीं पता, आप बेसिक लॉजिक में चले गए कि सल्फर के कारण पोल्यूशन होता है। हेयर वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट ग्लोबल वार्मिंग। ग्लोबल वार्मिंग CO2 के कारण होता है, कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड के कारण होता है, और कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड इज द मेन जो कि प्रोड्यूस होता है आपके थर्मल पावर प्लांट से। तो थर्मल पावर प्लांट से दूसरी तरफ इसीलिए जा रहे हैं ताकि CO2 को कंटेन किया जा सके। तो वो थोड़ा सा अगर आप सोच के बोलते तो शायद बोल पाते।
यस सर।
आपने सोचा नहीं, उसी को आप जल्दी जल्दी बोलते चले गए, तो वो बहुत ही एक नेगेटिव था। ठीक है,
ओके सर।
फिर आपने इसको कवर अप करने के लिए ओजोन बोल दिया। सल्फर इज नॉट कोजिंग ओजोन डिप्लीशन। ओजोन डिप्लीशन जो होता है वो हाइड्रोफ्लोरोकार्बन्स की वजह से होता है, जो कि AC, रेफ्रिजरेशन, ये वाली गैसेस हैं। तो वो और अलग दिशा में चला गया। वी शोड कि आपको बेसिक नॉलेज भी नहीं पता है। सो ये थोड़ा सा ना बहुत ही, इसको कंटेन करो। आप जो भी बोलते हो वो सोच समझ के बोलो कि क्या मैं सही बोल रहा हूँ या नहीं। जैसे आपने फ्लो में बोल दिया 1400 किलोवाट, 1400 किलोवाट ह्यूज एनर्जी। आपने बोला 700 मेगावाट, 700 मेगावाट रावत भाटा की एक टरबाइन बनाती है, सिर्फ एक टरबाइन उतना प्रोड्यूस करती है। सो यू हैव टू बी वेरी सोचना है पहले बोलने से पहले। अंडरस्टैंडिंग?
यस सर।
डीमोरलाइज, डीमोटिवेटेड बिल्कुल नहीं होना है। आप क्वेश्चन में डायरेक्टली बोल देते हो कि सर सॉरी सर आई डोंट नो। सर ने पूछा व्हाट इज नेशनल हाईवेज, आपने बोला नहीं पता। सर ने आपको हिंट भी दिया, बनारस टू हल्दिया। बनारस से हल्दिया में क्या कॉमन है? गंगा नदी।
ओके।
गंगा नदी, हल्दिया इज इन वेस्ट बंगाल, जहाँ पे गंगा नदी जाके मिलती है। इधर बनारस में गंगा नदी चलती है। नेशनल वाटरवेज, द वर्ड इटसेल्फ से समथिंग रिलेटेड टू नेशनल एंड समथिंग रिलेटेड टू रिवर्स। कुछ गेस मार सकते थे। मोदी जी इतना न्यूज में रहे थे, मोदी जी फेरी करके गए थे, पूरा एक,
गांधी ने फेरी करी थी।
हाँ, ये सब
नेशनल
बहुत
वाटरवे वन है।
ओके।
थोड़ा सोचो, एटलीस्ट गिव इट अ थॉट। अगर सीधा डायरेक्टली बोल दोगे सर आई डोंट नो, तो इट विल बिकम वेरी नेगेटिव।
यस सर।
अंडरस्टैंडिंग? सो वर्क ऑन दीज फीडबैक। सर प्लीज सर।
ठीक, आप बताइए।
नहीं मेरा turn।
ठीक,
ओके
सोचो, समझो, कॉन्फिडेंटली बोलो।
ओके सर।
पहले ऊपर नाम ले लो उसका कि एवरीथिंग विल बी गुड, फिर कॉन्फिडेंटली बैठो करो। ठीक है,
ओके सर।
क्योंकि नथिंग इन योर हैंड्स, इट इज़ हाउ इंटरव्यू गोज। सो कॉन्फिडेंट होकर बैठो और अपना काम करो। ठीक है ना?
यस सर।
यू आर अ स्मार्ट कैंडिडेट। जो आंसर पूछे उसको उसकी आंखों में देखो, फिर बाकियों की तरफ भी थोड़ा ग्लांस करो, क्योंकि सबने नंबर देने हैं।
यस सर।
ठीक है ना?
यस सर।
यू गुड स्माइल। शेव करना है कि नहीं करना वो डिसाइड कर लो।
यस सर।
कैन शेव इफ यू वांट, दैट विल बी बेटर।
यस सर।
ऑल द बेस्ट।
थैंक यू
सब
सर।
तैयारी करो।
यस सर।
तैयारी करो, लगे रहो बस। 15
आपको
hours से-
टेक्निकली थोड़ा सा और पढ़ना पड़ेगा।
ओके सर।
और एनर्जी का पूरा सेक्टर का पता होना चाहिए। तुम THDC में रहते हो, वहाँ का अन्न खाते हो, तो तुमको पूरा पता होना चाहिए। यू कैन नॉट गेट आउट ऑफ दिस।
यस सर।
कोई नहीं छोड़ेगा।
5 रुपए में ज्वाइन कर रहा हूँ महाराज जी। 2
ठीक है। ठीक है।
Fine.